What we do is something that many communities across the country have been looking for years.
Ernie DeAnastasis is the CEO of the Precisionists, an IT company that contracts talent to help companies run their businesses better.
There's another command that we're missing here, and I'm trying to figure out what it is.
What makes the business unique, however, are its employees.
By employing a significant number of individuals that are neurodiverse, autism, ADHD, OCD, and a number of other disabilities, we create terrific opportunities for individuals that have typically been 75 to 80% underemployed or unemployed.
TPI matches candidates to employers based on their skills, right? So I think when we look at DES specifically, it's not only that their jobs align with what our candidates are capable of doing, but that our missions align as well. TPI is, designed to create career opportunities for people with disabilities, which is a large part of DES's mission as well.
Morgan Hinton is a case aide. He digitizes case files, ensures quality control, and provides general office support so that support coordinators can provide faster service to their clients.
One of the biggest issues that many people on the autism spectrum have is actually getting their foot into that door, because the interview process is more about, you have to use that first impression, and a lot of us have a hard time with that. I was one of the first people who started the DDD project, and they told me that my skills aligned with it. So it was a start, because I didn't have any employment background before that.
TPI takes a different approach to discovering its employees' strengths.
And make that a separate one.
Strengths that often include strong focus and a high attention to detail.
So the Workforce Readiness Assessment and Training Program is our way of really assessing candidates for a job. We do this in lieu of doing a traditional HR interview, because there are a lot of kind of unspoken rules with a traditional HR interview that don't really lend themselves well to somebody who's on the autism spectrum or a neurodiverse individual. Things like looking somebody in the eyes when you're answering a question, not fidgeting during an interview, answering some really obscure questions.
With the TPI interview process, they do a series of assessments and tasks, including critical thinking, teamwork, the ability to problem solve, and they create a little profile about you that identifies how you would best fit in a professional job scenario. What I like most about working this job here at DES is that it really plays into my strengths as someone with autism spectrum disorder.
I've been always interested in the human services. Then once I learned the diagnosis of my son, I started being more interested on helping individuals with disabilities.
Patricia Walters is a support coordination manager with DDD. Her son was diagnosed with autism at age 3. Andrew was largely nonverbal, and Patricia understood early that his condition might eventually create barriers to employment.
Does he have skills? Yes. Does he have typical skills of a neurotypical individual? Not the same.
Good girl.
I saw on the news, the governor had, signed up this initiative. They were going to create 500 jobs for neurodiverse individuals in the state of Arizona. Then the Precisionists Incorporated was introduced to us. And, our Chandler office was utilized to do some of those assessments that they do.
Based in Delaware, TPI initially developed its business model to lend support to the 2013 National Governors Association's platform to employ people with disabilities. They came to Arizona because of the state's reputation for championing those with disabilities.
And one day I asked Andrew, is this something that you want to explore? And he said yes.
Coincidentally, Andrew's skills align perfectly with an opportunity within the DES Division of Developmental Disabilities.
Andrew is very dedicated to his job, very reliable. He has one of the highest productivity rates of anybody on the team.
My focus helps me at my job at DES because I always pay attention, not get distracted. I always see mistakes easily, and I'm a great data analyst.
He went through the assessment process and he did great. I know that when he was given the choice which office to work, Chandler office or Mesa office. He chose to work in the Mesa office, which is not where I'm at. So it's neat because I will ask him every day, how was work? It was great. Did you learn something new? Yes. Like, do you like your work? Yes. He loves his work.
TPI projects growth for their company and wants to enter several markets over the next few years.
I truly believe that the Arizona market for us will be one of our most successful ones, just given how receptive this community and the state government has been to our program.
Working at this job at DES, because there is the environment is very positive. The people have been very really helpful to me. They when I encounter a problem, they walk me through it, and everybody's been really kind to me. So
I'm appreciated here. They treat me like an asset, and that's what I truly like about it, is that they treat me just like any other employee would want to be treated in a company.
DDD has been a wonderful partner with the Precisionists from day one. They not only are providing services to Arizonans, that are important, but they're very accommodating, empathetic. They're a great partner around working with our neurodiverse workforce.